quarters.
What was one of your favorite moments in the studio?
Favorite moments in the studio? Oh, I got one of them in my phone. I need to post it on IG one day. Watching Lupe Fiasco record his verse to Against Us remix. So you know that's a video I got out for those who aren't familiar. That's a music video I have out with featuring Lupe Fiasco and Big Crit, the Against Us remix. And to get Lupe on that song, it was so shocking. I was just letting him hear my EP that was about to drop. Lil Lou, I got these songs about to drop. Got this song called Show on the Road, which you played earlier. Pow, played it for him. Okay, that's dope. Got this song called My Student Got Murdered by one of my little homies who got shot. You know who I used to teach? Pow, play it for him. Got this song called Against Us, you hear me? Pow, played it for him. He was like, ooh, oh, I mess with that. Like, word. So he was like, so he said he messed with it, so I'm like, what you mean? You want to hop on it? Like, what's up? And he was like, yeah, come on. So I was like, when? You know, you tell me. And he was like, right now. Like, send it to me. And I watched this man go in the booth and literally off the dome just come up with this verse, you know, for my son. I watched his whole process, bar for bar. You know, he took his time with it, and bar for bar, he just constructed that verse. So I was in there taping, you heard me? I was taping on my little cell phone. And that was a great in-studio moment for me. Yeah, that one was real great.
And you was on tour with Lupe too.
Yeah, so that's how the relationship kind of started, was we did a whole tour together.
How's the differences between that tour and doing this tour on your own?
Well, the people are coming to these shows to see me.
Yeah.
And that's a different feeling because they know the words to my songs. As soon as I hit the stage, they're already excited, you know. That right there, that's a way different feeling than when you're opening for Big Homie, you hear me? And they really all came to the show to see him, but you coming out before him, and your job is to try to entertain them and capture their attention, you know? So that's the big difference, and I like it. Last night was the first real show we did on the tour. We did it in Houston, and I ain't gonna lie, Houston showed up and they showed out. Yeah, they really did. They really did. So that's one of the big.
And you just did Riot Fest, right? How was that?
I did Riot Fest. That was cool, you hear me? Cause I performed on the stage. That stage was lit. It was me, 2 Chainz, Tyler the Creator, Nas, just those names right there, all on the same stage, back to back. You know what I'm saying? That was real cool just to see. Cause I ripped it. I did my thing, the crowd was loving it. So I was like, all right, they feeling Dee1. Yeah, that's dope. Then 2 Chainz came out there. But 2 Chainz ripped it. Everybody was feeling him. So I'm like, dang, all right. It just shows you how people are. Like people have diverse taste buds, you know what I mean? You don't only like buffalo wings, you could like lemon pepper, you know what I'm saying? You could like spicy barbecue, you could like all this stuff. So they were feeling Dee1, feeling 2 Chainz. Goodness, they was feeling Tyler the Creator. Yeah. Oh my goodness. More than feeling, they was loving Tyler the Creator. And then Nas, you know. Shout out to Rubina for listening to my mixtape, yo. I have to stress that because you'll be surprised as an artist, you heard me? You'll be surprised how many people they're gonna start to know your name and they might rock with you. Now, so think about it like this. Before social media, you didn't have a choice. If you liked an artist, if you knew who an artist was, the only information you had about that artist was their music. You had to listen to their music. Like if you knew who the artist was, you heard a person's name, the only info accessible and available to you was their music. So you had to listen to their music. Nowadays, man, people will know your name. They'll know the name Dee1, but they ain't never heard the music because they enjoy following me on Instagram, and that's enough for them. Or they're like, okay, I like following him on Facebook too. Oh, I like his periscopes. Oh, I like this. But some people actually never get into like, yo, oh, you are a rapper. Let me actually check your music out. You know, they don't get that far. And as a rapper, as an artist who puts my life stories into my music, Man, that stuff be having me feeling some kind of way.
Man.
Yo, last night I'm in Houston and we did the VIP meet and greet. We had a lot of people, I ain't gonna lie. We're doing the meet and greet. We in there talking. I'm like, all right, these are like the die hard fans. So as we in there talking, and I mentioned something about the mixtape that I just put out, the Slingshot David mixtape. The tour I'm on happened because of the mixtape. I put the mixtape out, it got great reception. So, what's up, man? So with that being said, it was just crazy to me how some of these people at the VIP meet and greet, they had never heard of the mixtape.
Wow,
it's like, wait,
crazy.
You got a mixtape out? For real? What's it called? I'm like, yo. So you came to this concert tonight, you bought tickets, and you ain't even know that I have a mixtape out called the Slingshot David mixtape. Who you telling, yo? Who you telling? I just be sitting there like, wow, that's how it is. So the goal is, for me, I want people, I don't mind if people love my story or they love the way I look or my demeanor or the way I carry myself, but I want you to love my music, because I make music to be the soundtrack for people's lifestyle, you know what I mean? I just felt like, why, no offense to the artist I'm about to name, but why is somebody who's going to college, who's, taking out student loans or having to work 2 jobs to pay for school, why is somebody who is trying not to get caught up in the streets and they give their life to God and they're trying to stay focused and live a righteous path, why is that person, why is the only music that they feel like is out there that they could bump something like Future? You know what I'm saying? Like why? Like that's okay if you like Future, but you deserve to have music that fits the lifestyle that you're living.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm in the game. I'm making music that fits the lifestyle of either the person that's already living that life, where they're trying to go from good to great, you know what I mean? And they're in school or they're working they're 9 to 5, but they hustling hard every day, but they're trying to keep it legal, you know what I mean?
When you're down or you go through life situations. So what keeps you motivated to keep going and keep pushing forward?
What keeps me motivated? I always, sometimes, bro, I be trying to think too hard about the answer to that type of stuff. But the truth is, there's a small group of people who I keep in mind, and that's the people I used to teach, my former students. I keep them in mind, and I think about the fact that I know they looking at me. I know Rodney, I know Garrett, I know Lester, I know Aaron, I know even the girls I taught, I know they all looking at me. They're panicked because I'm Mr. Augustine. You never forget your teachers when you're in middle school. I remember all of my teachers, Miss Melville, Mr. Jake, Mr. Adams, Miss Eileen, all that. They looking at Mr. Augustine like, damn, my teacher really a rapper. And what keeps me motivated is I know that them seeing me be successful and not have to change and not have to compromise, I know that still gives them hope that they can make it as well in life. Even if it's not in the music game, they can make it in life, and they don't have to, give in to all the pressure to take a negative route. It's my mission vision, Mission vision is just being in touch with your sense of purpose. The fact that I know, man, we are here, we are only alive right now to bring some kind of light, to a dark place, you know what I'm saying? Straight up, we're here to educate those who may be ignorant to certain facts. We're here to not just obtain knowledge, but then to, give that knowledge off. That's when knowledge becomes useful, is when you spread it to others. The fact that I'm in touch with my purpose, my sense of purpose as to why I'm alive, that keeps me on the offensive. So I won't be comfortable just saying, like you said, I'm protecting my own, I'm making sure, wife, kids, mama, whoop-de-whoop, squad, we all good. And that's just enough, and that's what life is about. Nah, man, and some people get so tainted, that they feel like that's all life is about. It's just, protecting, what's yours. But, man, I just know better than that. So what I do, and once you learn that, you don't forget that. Once that gets ingrained in you, so it's not like I have to constantly remind myself how to be on my P's and Q's to not get caught slipping in certain environments where my safety could be at risk. Like I know what's up, But then I'm not gonna lie though, there's a difference between doing just stuff that's straight dumb And there's a difference between doing stuff that might not make sense to others, but it's like, bruh, my faith and the protection that my faith affords me, trust me, dog, we gonna be good.